for Ted Sarandos when he was asked about, would love Meghan Markle and the e-commerce. Yeah, we love it so much. It's a perfect opportunity for her. And, we have a second series and we're looking forward to signing a third one. But no, he didn't say that, did he? And what's important is not what he said, it's what he didn't say.
Meghan, open the case.
There are moments that are always a before and after in our lives. I think we can all agree with that. That there's that particular moment that you go, if I could only take it back, or wow, I'm so glad that moment happened. I am pretty sure that pretty sure that for Rachel Meghan Markle, the moment where she says like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm so glad this happened, is when she bagged Harry. But now, everything after that has been moment after moment of fumbling it. We're going to get into this because actually, guys, her school is trolling her high school. How pathetic do you have to be that you need to donate to your high school? Because the mainstream media, and not only in the UK, because the UK are pretty much repeating what the United States media, like the Hollywood Reporter, TMZ, Radar Online, all of them, Variety, Vanity Fair. These are all magazines, and this is pretty much the mainstream media. Meghan Markle is being trolled even by, game show host, no, not game show host, but, late night host and everything. It's unbelievable, right? Yeah, it's unbelievable. So it's insane. I am going to do a video later on because I am going to address, because Meghan Markle does finally speak out about her bullying allegations and how she truly, truly feels about what's going on in her life and how we are trolling her. So, but for now, we're going to focus on what happened with that school and why suddenly the school decided to advertise, because that's what it is. It is an advertisement for her renewal of the series. Just look at the wording. It's not a renewal of the Netflix contract. It's a renewal or for having a second series. And it's very fishy because the school has never published anything about her before. They didn't publish anything when the series first aired. And we're going to talk about Ted Sarandos and what he said on that interview and how he shaded Meghan Markle. That was a huge shade that Ted Sarandos gave to Meghan Markle. That was not a compliment, guys. So I don't understand why people are. This is just like when Gwyneth Paltrow said, I barely know her. I've met her, but I don't know her. Yeah, I'm sure she's met her somewhere because, she's around. But Meghan Markle is being shaded everywhere by Hollywood, by the United States, and by her school, in spite of the huge donation she made to them. So let's get into this, beautiful people.
Ilaria show.
No, I think we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it feels to have it be out there.
It's gonna be great. You're a winner.
Oh my God! When I'm talking, you're not talking.
I'm sorry.
No, when I'm talking, you're not talking. This is why. Yes, we'll have to just cut him out of the show. No, I think this is a really raw show, and it's very real, and we took a lot.
Thank you for subscribing, for liking, for sharing. It does help the channel grow. It tells YouTube that that you're liking the content, and therefore they're gonna promote the video more. So thank you for that, guys. I always appreciate your support. My name is Paula M. And before we talk about Meghan Markle and the school, you just saw that clip of Hillary Hayward Thomas. I refuse to call her Ilaria, because that is not her name. Her name is Hillary Hayward Thomas. But it's incredible how much in common her and Meghan Markle and Chrissy Teigen have in common, because we're also going to talk a little bit about Chrissy Teigen in this video and how Chrissy Teigen's new podcast is deeply affecting Meghan Markle. Because yes, Meghan Markle and Chrissy Teigen are friends from Deal or No Deal, from them days. And she was one of the Lucky Gem recipients. Remember that, guys? That Chrissy Teigen was there with John Legend, and that really, really disgusting jam thing that she did. Blech. But yeah, and now Chrissy Teigen is having a podcast. And Chrissy Teigen apparently was invited to appear on Meghan Markle's podcast on Limonada. So it's going to see if she actually accepted the invitation, along with Bethany Frankel and others as well. I know she invited Kylie Minogue, but she said no, or she was too busy or something like that. So it is very interesting how people... I am going to be talking about Hillary Hayward Thomas because that annoys me, guys. She's not Hispanic. It is amazing how this woman is a nobody, guys. This woman is a nobody, and it's shocking to me how Hollywood's still pandering to this woman. In spite of the fact that she was caught, exposed, red-handed, culturally appropriating the Spanish culture, pretending and faking an accent. And there she's still talking to Alec Baldwin, like with that accent. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I just feel like reaching into there and just slapping the crap out of her. I swear to God, it is very offensive. I do find it offensive because, this is not a Hispanic person or a Spanish person who has an accent. This is an American woman still pretending to be a Spanish person. And it's driving me crazy, guys. But it's insane how she treats her husband, who used to be an A-list, her murdering husband. But because to me, he murdered that woman. But that's just my opinion. But how Alec Baldwin used to be in kind of like a well-known, celebrity. He's a great actor. You can't take that away from him. But she thinks she is the bomb. She thinks she's the hot stuff there. I mean, it's like, what kind of world? This is like, this is such a very Meghan Markle move. It's like shutting Harry up. I'm going in first. I am the star of this. These are nobodies with no talent. Granted, Harry's only talent is being a prince and the fact that he's related to the royal family. That we all know that, please. But still, But Meghan Markle, and then when I saw Hillary Hayward Thomas just shutting off, what's his name, Alec Baldwin, it just reminded me so much of Meghan Markle when she makes those faces, But yes. So let's get to first Ted Sarandos and what Ted Sarandos has actually said.
Why don't you get a day job?
He's finally asked, you just launched Meghan Markle's lifestyle series with Love, Meghan, and you have a stake in her as ever business. You're making and distributing physical products from edible flowers to baking mixes. Is Netflix interested in e-commerce? Listen to what they said. Is Netflix interested in e-commerce? We're a passive partner in Meghan's company. He made sure to say that he's not an active partner, which means no investment. They're only distributing if she ever gets it off the ground, because that's another thing. How can Meghan Markle not electronically sign a document? I do this every 2 years with my company registered in the United States. You just need to put your name. You type in your name. It says signature. There's a box that says signature, and you type in your name. And she couldn't do it. I mean, that's how stupid it is. And to this day, they have had to ask her to really define what it is that she's going to sell in As Ever, because basically she put everything in that As Ever company. She has another production company separate from from Archwell Productions. Everything that's on Archwell Productions is on this company as well, which is completely separate from Harry, right? So now that the trademark office has said, listen, you have to narrow it down. You have issues with clothing because you have the Chinese company. You have issues with photography because there's already a registered trademark As Ever in photography, film, cards, and everything, which is included in your brand in what you want to trademark. So you can't do those. And then on top of that, she forgets to electronically sign it, which it's literally typing her name. Or maybe, you know what I was thinking? Maybe she signed it Meghan Sussex, and they returned it because that's not her legal name. So this guy says, Ted Sarandos says, we're a passive partner in Meghan's company, and it is a big discovery model for us right now. So they're not active. That's very important, guys, for you to understand. I think Meghan is underestimated in terms of influence on culture. He doesn't say a positive influence. When we dropped the trailer for the Harry and Meghan docuseries in 2022, which, by the way, included Harry, everything on screen was dissected in the press for days. The shoes she was wearing sold out all over the world. That's not true. The Hermes blanket that was on the chair behind her sold out everywhere. Oh, that's not true. People are fascinated with Meghan Markle. She and Harry are overly dismissed. But you see, he's not mentioning with love Meghan. Do you understand that? How he's not mentioning, he's saying we're a passive investor and Meghan is underestimated in terms of influence on culture, which is not positive. He's not saying, I think Meghan is a great person. Meghan is super. Meghan is amazing. You know, with love Meghan. We're going to renew the series. This is why we're launching the second series. No. And then what he's talking about, what he refers to is Harry and Meghan, where Harry was there. She and Harry are overly dismissed. And then that's it. That's it. So he didn't have a word of praise for Meghan Markle. Not one word of praise. Now, to make matters worse, if you notice, Meghan Markle had her school suddenly, the school is suddenly putting how Meghan Markle is, you know, they're advertising for her. And nobody's asked why that is. You know, we only have Meghan Markle saying, oh my God, this is what Meghan Markle said. When your dear friend from middle school, high school sends you something from your alma mater and it brings the biggest smile to your face, go Pandas. Thanks, Sush XO. Update and thank you so much for this very sweet caption. Means so much, IH Panda. Congratulations to IH alumni Meghan Markle 99 on the renewal of her Netflix series and launch of her new podcast. We're delighted to share a special throwback photo from her time at Immaculate Heart, honoring our cherished tradition of Mary's Day, St. Mary's Day, guys, a reflection of our legacy of sisterhood, support, and panda spirit. As we begin preparations for this year's Mary's Day celebration, we proudly carry forward the traditions that make our school and community so special. This was a huge shade to Meghan Markle because you see, Meghan has changed religion, hasn't she? Hasn't she? She was Catholic to begin with, and then she married in the Jewish tradition, and then now she became Anglican. This was a huge shade towards Meghan Markle. And she gave a huge donation to the school for this IG post, but not big enough. Now, that's not the picture that she wanted them because she actually, that caption, she sent them that caption. She sent them about their rehire and stuff like that. But they included, we're delighted to share a special throwback photo because that's not what they wanted to show. That's not what Meghan Markle wanted. She wanted the picture that Netflix has of her series because she wanted them to advertise that. I mean, for $50,000 donation, you would think that they would do that, right? For the festivities of St. Mary's, because that's a dig at Meghan Markle. And no, they didn't put the picture that she wanted. They put the picture of her next to the Virgin Mary to remind her that you're a traitor. You betrayed the religion. You were raised Catholic. You came to the school as a Catholic. We're proud of our traditions, Meghan Markle. Have you forgotten when you were a Catholic? Yeah. So that's very, very interesting. And the preparations for the St. Mary's Day celebration is because Meghan Markle donated or an amount of money to her alma mater, so they would do this because no newspapers is actually putting out. Everybody knows that this is a lie. That this is not a renewal of her series. Everybody knows. Not even Ted Sarandos in that interview, he didn't say, "Oh, we renewed Meghan Markle's contract." That's what do you think of Meghan Markle? Yes, that's why we renewed. Ted Sarandos. That was a perfect opportunity for Ted Sarandos when he was asked about, with love Meghan Markle and the e-commerce. Yeah, we love it so much. It's a perfect opportunity for her, and we have a second series, and we're looking forward to signing a third one. But no, he didn't say that, did he? And what's important is not what he said, it's what he didn't say. He didn't say Meghan Markle is popular. He didn't say that this series was a success. He didn't say that they're actively involved in that. And he didn't say they renewed the contract. He didn't say they have any plans forward. So basically, Ted Sarandos screwed Meghan Markle, and also the Immaculate Heart screwed over Meghan Markle by posting a picture she did not want to see, because she does not want people to remember what she actually looked like when she kind of looked like mixed race. So this is very interesting, guys. What do you think of all of this? I mean, can you imagine? And the worst part of it all is that Netflix is embarrassed that, you know, that waffle thing is an embarrassment, because everybody now Page Six has come and said, yes, the Duchess Meghan did use 2 waffle makers. No, she only used 1, and she bought the store once. You know, she's not even honest on that. She got caught. So it's very interesting what we're seeing right now with that. And nobody is talking about her second series. Everybody's mocking it. Everybody's mocking it. Right now, I can't remember what this guy's name is. He's in a talk show host, and they were mocking her about, you know, what scientists want to know the most. And he said it's why Meghan Markle used the peanut butter thing from one bag to another. She's the butt of old jokes right now in the United States of America, not only in the UK. And yes, it is pretty terrible when you have to pay your school, when a high school has to remind you. Because if you go look, why didn't they congratulate her when she first got the Netflix deal? Why didn't they congratulate her when she got the Spotify deal? Why didn't they congratulate her when the series with Love Meghan first came out? Because Meghan knows it's a disaster, and she's using her old high school. She's using kids once again. I mean, this woman, and this is why she's such a bully. And this is why this video that I'm going to do this afternoon is going to blow your mind, because of what she said. Once again, if you want to watch more, please watch this following video that's coming up, because that tells you a lot about Meghan Markle.